So I just watched Leanne's interview with Latifu Zibo. I believe he's a political scientist, right? And he basically gave an interesting summary or synopsis of what's happening in Benin now. Some say it's a political crisis. Some say it's also a social crisis. Others agree to disagree. But I just want to know from all of you, what are your impressions of his positions versus what you've also been hearing online, and especially from Chamred and Lian, who are Beninois, what you've been hearing from home? Was the things that he talked about a reflection of how people feel and what is really happening?
I think he tried to portray the current situation in Benin, but I feel like he hasn't stressed enough on the fact that it's very sad that the situation has degenerated at the point where people are going on in the streets or on the street to protest, and we have been seeing like violent repression of these protests. I think that was very sad. Even seeing like ex-presidents during protests being repressed by the police. I think this was it was some critical image which shocked the whole community in Benin.
I think basically the whole region.
Yes, the whole.
I mean, looking at Benin's democratic credentials.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I agree, because I felt that he should have spoken about the human rights infractions. I understood he was trying to give a balanced evidence of of the whole situation, which I think was very, very useful. But I feel that there were some excesses that were exhibited by the government, and I thought it was needless in my view. But I mean, depending on who you talk to, sometimes when you have conversations with people who are in government, they give you a different picture. And so the whole thing has been confusing for me for the past 3 weeks or so. Maybe Lian, do you have a better perspective?
Good. My view on this issue, is at two levels. One is political crisis, which means that it also requires a political decision, political actions. But at the same time, it's also a social crisis in the sense that people have died, people have lost their life. And people, shops or business has been burnt down due to this crisis or due to the government responses to this crisis. As far as I'm concerned, Talon, as much as he wants to do the right thing, that he believes that he's doing the right thing for the country, you are a president. You are a president of human being. You are not a president of animals. So you should value human beings.
Indeed.
You are a president of human beings, which means that they also have reasons. They also have a sense of appreciations. So whatever you are doing, you also need to listen to your citizens. It's a social contract. It's people who have elected you there. You didn't come there by magic. People voted for you. They believe in whatever you want to do. So when you have come and you have started doing it, and you took some decision that you see, based on the response you are getting on the ground or the vibe that is coming out, you feel that it's not reflecting the citizen aspiration, you just retract back. I think it's leadership. You also speak to leadership. Now people have died. We are saying that 7 people have died. And we are not taking decision. Up to now, the president has not even come out and speak to the citizen about the issue. He's there. He has not called.
So the president has not made a public statement?
None. He has not even called opposition, come and let us have a discussion about the issues. None. And for me, having that election, which has the lowest voters turnout, Benin democracy history, we are talking about...
What was the percentage turnout?
Around 27%. That's what has been confirmed now.
27%?
Yes, by the constitutional courts.
That's not a turnout, though. That's a 10 in. 10 in. If there's anything like that.
We never had lesser than 50% in Benin. We have to...
20 what? 20 what?
27%. That means that's those... those MPs or parliament that we are going to set up in 15 May will not represent the country or will not be representative of the citizen aspirations.
That's right.
Because we have agreed, is a contract that we all agree and sign into. So we must make sure that that system works. And we say that we have adopted a representative democracy system. So we should make sure that those who are there represent all the citizens, not the citizens that you feel that they are the citizens that should be there. So for me, if you have done something that has excluded some, you should sit back and reflect and bring people on the table for discussions. But you should not be driving like that. I mean,
but you know, Leon, for me as a person from outside,
yeah,
looking in, I ask myself, what is the end game of Talon? What does success look like for him? What is he seeking to achieve? Is it institutional strengthening? Is he trying to strengthen political parties? Is he trying to institute some discipline within political engagements within Benin? What is he doing? Is he being advised wrongly? Frankly, it baffles me why he's gone about the way he's gone about. Or is there something that is missing that we don't understand? Is the underlying issue in why the situation has escalated the way it has.
Fantastic. What he wants to do, I mean, what he portrayed to all the citizens is a brilliant idea. He said that he wants us to have strong political party instead of having a 1,000 or 100 over 100 political party, a weak political party. Let us have like 2 or 4 strong political party that will play the political game effectively and contribute to development. But the process of going to achieve that have excluded people, and it also raised issue of transparency. You know, those who have been excluded from the oppositions, then they feel that the ground that the Minister of Interior used, or the reasons that the Minister of Interior stated for not accepting the applications is not true. They don't trust it. So that means there is trust issue, there is transparency. Now, you, the government, you should also come out, bring people on board and discuss that it's based on this. And our constitutions give you some prerogative when you have issue that is affecting cohesion and peace. You have that prerogative to take decisions, like to say that let us suspend this electoral process and let us have discussions and
to ensure that there's some sort of consensus as to the way forward,
which is very important. Which is very, very important. But unfortunately, Talon is saying no, you will not. Listen to those who are raised in the oppositions.
Who is the Talon political advisor?
I think he has many people who advise.
Joe, are you asking for the names of the people? Are you asking for the names of the people in his kitchen cabinet? That's a very dangerous question, huh?
No, I think it's very funny, right?
Yeah.
Somebody like Talon, who was an independent candidate, right?
Yes.
Who has been able to rule without having a political party.
Yes,
now
right.
coming to question the state code, it's just, I don't understand.
It baffles you.
No,
it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
I don't get it. And I appreciate the idea having 2 or 3 strong political parties. It's a very brilliant idea, but you shouldn't use that argument, right, to control people, to exclude your opponent, and have 2 political parties that are like a marionette for you that you can manage anyhow you want, right? Because that's what is there. I hear that all the media stations are saying it, that the 2 political parties that have been allowed to run are very close to the president. So meaning we don't have
But when they say that the political parties are close, Joel, excuse me, when they say they are close to the president, does it mean they support the president? Does it mean the president was involved in financing them? Does it mean the president is a member of these parties? Because I'm really baffled. This whole idea of close. It's either you're a member or you're not.
It even goes beyond all the reasons. all the above reasons. They were formed under the guidance of the president.
Oh, okay. Can
you explain that further? The guy guided them in forming the party. So he mentored them, or what?
Like, for example, I had one of the key members because they were one of the party. Our current speaker.
Yes.
His party was part and retracted back. So when they issued, they were fighting why he retracted back. One of his political party one of them, the spokesperson, came
Yes.
out and stated, he said they had meeting with the president. He even mentioned the name of the president when they had the meeting.
They had a meeting with the president. Okay.
Discussing how to form the political party. That means they were formed under the guidance of the president.
Was the president an observer at that meeting?
I believe if he was sitting there, definitely would be playing the chairperson.
So he was an advisor.
I can't tell.
This is so awkward.
But they were formed under his guidance. That means like he gave directions how to go about it.
And he didn't give direction to one party. He gave direction to two parties.
No, but there were many parties, so they had to agree to divide to have like two parties.
I think this is just.
So it's a situation where you go to a party, there's a lot of wachi, there's a lot of jollof, and then the owner says of the wachi and jollof says that you eat wachi and you eat jollof. But remember that I'm the one who cooked it. I guess. This is serious.
I think you see, but it also speaks that in country like such as Benin, when you have regular elections, it does not mean that the democratic institutions or country is strong in terms of democracy. That's what we tend to confuse. Where we tend to
we equate regular elections to strong institutions,
and strong democracy.
And that could be not necessarily true.
Not at all.
And this Benin situation is very
interesting. It also same happened in Mali. From 2012, we realized that Mali had institutional issue.
So it's not the frequency of your election, no, but it's the quality of that election. And the strength of your institutions.
So Benin was good at organizing peaceful election. That's all.
So they are good event organizers.
Yes. But you see that doing the right thing or having that ideology was not there. You see that democracy is a corrupt democracy. Money flows too much into that democracy. People are elected based on money. When you have money, you can influence people.
But that's the feature of the democracies we are running, which is the underbelly of it is capitalism, right? And it speaks to political party financing. Where in many of our countries there's no strict rules.
But we have to
govern that.
We have to regulate it.
Yes, we have, but it's not. So right now, the money will be flowing, and we don't know the sources of this money and who is influencing what. Right. So this is the challenge we all have, and it's part of our democracy that we need to really look at. That in fact, many people don't want to talk about, especially those who are active participants in political parties. Right.
And it makes the political space so murky. It's difficult for you to come and be elected without having money. Even though you have a strong manifesto, good program, good intent for your country, if you don't have that money, that financial support, from the, should I say?
Did you say to buy people's vote?
Of course, that's
from the godfathers.
You have to be politically correct. You should say to dissuade, to persuade.
You don't get that financial
moral
support from the godfathers or godmothers. It will be difficult for you to be elected. Not only presidential position, but also for parliament, local elections, so on and so forth.
So
so at the end of the day, you are not representing the citizen interest. And what is your questions?
What is the solution?
What's the way forward in this Benin crisis? You see, and that for me, I've heard people talk about the situation like our dear political scientist colleague did, beautifully did. We are now lamenting about the situation and providing our own personal perspectives. But the point is, so what is the way forward? What needs to be done by which groups? What is the role citizens should play?
I think the same way where.
And what is the role ECOWAS should play? That sleeping giant. I'm sorry for saying this.
I think ECOWAS, the usefulness of ECOWAS is limited. I'm talking that the same way when we're transitioning from a socialist, autocratic
governance
state to the democracy one, there has this big conference where all the active states or the active members of society all sat together and peacefully we decided to go for democracy.
That's where we design our democracy model.
Exactly.
So I think we should come together again.
Consensus. We were able to
make it inclusive. I think the problem in Benin.
But how do you force the consensus building process? Because it looks like
also
the president
political leadership.
is not ready to do that. So what do the citizens need to do to convince the president that this is the best direction to take right? And for me, I haven't seen any clear strategies that are coming from civil society or citizens groups in trying to engage with the president to say that, Mr. President, the direction you're going is not working. We are proposing a solution. Let's do this.
Constructive debates.
Yes.
I think the citizens, they are active. Civil society are very active in Benin. They're engaging.
No, I didn't say they're not active. I'm talking specific to this
one.
issue.
Yes.
Issue
But
that
people have been arrested.
strategy,
People have been arrested. I mean, right from the beginning, when you talk, they arrest you. So that means that there is this growing crackdown. I mean, mechanisms to quench people, or they are closing. Yes, they are closing the engagement of civic space. They don't want to allow dissent. So there are many people who have been arrested. I mean, opposition journalists. It has never happened in Benin. People have been arrested. When you talk, based on what you posted online, based on what you have talked, you went to a media platform and you talk, people come and arrest you. Or based also your political.
Which is very alien to Benin.
Yeah, it's very alien.
And
on social media, you can see that everybody came to the conclusion that, Charlie, you will leave one day, so then we'll fix it. Do whatever you can.
but you see, it's difficult. So
people are already saying that.
Yeah, saying that. But you see what Shabri was saying. It when we had our national conference and agree on our current democracy system, you see that at that time it was Kirikou that was in power, and Kirikou accepted it. So you see, whatever you want to do, it also requires like a political will, a political leadership. So it's for Talon now to recognize or accept that as the thing is going, is not helpful. Let's bring all parties together. Let us sit and discuss and define or chart a new trajectory for our governance or democracy system. The religious leaders, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, they made the same available. They said they are ready to steer or to lead any national consultations that will lead to something that will represent the citizen aspirations.
I think
do you really think this political reform of having two parties was necessary or needed in Benin?
No, if I may come, I think we may have good intent. We have no measurement to judge the intents of this government because we can't read in people's mind. But the methodology, the process through which you will achieve this level, I think is wrong. So, and if you may have good intention, but if you are doing it wrongly, you may not achieve the goal you intended while initiating this action. So while implementing it, when he realized that his methodology is not facing a public acceptance, he should have implemented alternative strategy which still encompass people's view and aspiration, and so that he achieves his intent.
Then it's simple. If the participation rate is 27%, is minority of minority.
Yes, it questions the legitimacy of the MP.
Oh yes,
the minority of what? Minority.
So
I like that.
What's good to do is to cancel this.
But there's no law saying that if you have low turnout,
voter turnout, you should
cancel. Yeah, it's not illegal. It has moral and implications or ethical. But
for peace sake, this is something that we do.
I agree.
I agree. No,
because if you want it to be more inclusive, you have to do. Election was cancelled. Presidential election was cancelled where in Africa recently in Kenya, right? They started it over. This parliamentary, so it can be cancelled and make it more inclusive to have everybody on board instead of having passing something by force and destabilizing the country.
If we had to cancel it, who will cancel it? Has the president? Do the president have this power to just cancel election?
Our constitution gives that right. Article 68.
It depends on the constitution.
No, the 68 gives the right to the president to extend.
No, he said he can take both decision when there's issue that is affecting the cohesion and social peace in the country. So the president can say that based on this, we have 7 people who have died. We have people who are, there's violence that's ongoing. So based on that, I feel that the peace and the national social cohesion is affected. So let us cancel this election.
Yeah, simple.
So I guess the ball is in Talon's court now.
Yeah. So, but that also tells us that democracy also requires leadership.
That's why I'm saying that
to sustain it, Charles, you also need to have the right person.
But democracy, aren't we defining good governance?
We are.
So we just need good leaders. That's all, and a good governance system.
That's true. That's true.
That's what make democracy.
That's true.
That's what we
Absolutely.
need.
No, absolutely. We need good.
I just hope this situation in Benin will turn around quickly, because
It has to.
sometimes the implications of these things can be so long lasting and excruciating,
We all hope.
especially for the citizens.
You
And
see
that's
what is
for
happening
me.
in Cote d'Ivoire in
That's
Mali.
what saddens.
Benin has been a model, so going down this way,
Eh,
it's
but
not
that's
encouraging.
no, but that's what Talon himself should learn. Based on this situation, it will be difficult for him to pursue his agenda or to pursue his, continue with his programs. It will be difficult for him. He should understand it. But tell us, there are outcry there. I
Well-
believe that you understand.
Chef and chef,
Let's wait and see.
do something. Oh.